What's up, dudes? Max here, and I wanted to update you all on my next-gen console dilemma. Essentially what it's coming down to is that between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One coming out, there is one system that actually has like my guaranteed pre-order. I gotta pick it up day one for a couple of games specifically, and that's Killer Instinct and Crimson Dragon, and that's the Xbox One, and those are console exclusive. What's funny is that they're like budget download titles as well. There's another system, however, which I recently remembered that I do have a pre-order for, and luckily GameStop did remind me that, hey, I have a PlayStation 4 pre-ordered. I initially was under the impression I had it pre-ordered on Amazon for Watch Dogs, and once that got canceled, or once that got delayed, I actually lost my pre-order. But it turns out I had a friend who works at GameStop, and he was able to secure me one, and now I'm coming to this, like, dilemma. So I do want to pick up the PlayStation 4 as it's going to be coming out pretty much tomorrow from this point forward. Later tonight, technically, and I'm kind of thinking, like, do I really want to get this right now? The bigger issue is that the PlayStation 4 at launch, the games that have come out have finally been, like, you know, in the media, in the press, and so far, like, the two big exclusive launch titles, which are Knack and Killzone, have been met with, like, pretty much mixed reviews and some less than stellar reviews. Knack, I never had a passing interest in, and it's not getting that good reviews, so don't really care about it. But the one game that I was like, okay, so maybe I'll be able to play another one that'll get me interested and be excited for it, because if these systems are just going to be running the same games that are on every system, that isn't really appealing to me. Although I do want to play a console version of Battlefield 4, and definitely a next-generation version of Call of Duty Ghosts before I give that game another chance at all. I do want to try Ghosts on next-gen to see how much better it might be as far as connectivity and stuff like that. And my issue is that, do I try this stuff on PlayStation 4, or do I stick with it on Xbox One? A lot of you guys would immediately say, go to PS4 because it's got better resolution and everything. My only concern is that right now, the games are what I'm looking forward to the most, like the games themselves, and if Ghost is going to be less than stellar everywhere, then it doesn't really matter if I purchase a $400 PlayStation 4, you know, for it. And I'm so shockingly trying to, like, really consider, is this going to be worth my money right now? Mostly because I've been looking into the reviews of Shadowfall, and they're not saying it's a bad game by any means. It's a good Killzone game, from what I understand. And from what the reviews of the multiplayer saying, it's a good Killzone multiplayer. My only issue is that I purchased Killzone 2 out of all the hype for that game that existed back a few years ago. And when I plugged it in, it looked like a very good game, probably one of the best looking console games that was out there. Although it just I didn't feel like it controlled very well, and something about the game just felt very much not what I was looking for. And I tried the multiplayer of it, and literally within a day, I think I honestly played it for about 3 hours, and then I never ever put the disc back in the system. So at that point, I pretty much confirmed myself as not being a Killzone guy. All the hype for the new game on PlayStation 4 didn't have me kind of excited. However, at this point with these reviews and understanding that it's essentially a much like cooler and better looking crafted Killzone experience, well, I don't know if that's exactly what I was looking for. So right now the exclusives on PlayStation 4 have to be kind of like up in arms. I don't know exactly what it is I'm looking forward to, unless it's maybe, you know, something later down the line, like either like, you know, the next Infamous game. I'm not really a big advocate of open world games, but I'm not gonna lie, that Infamous stuff does look really damn cool. So maybe it could be really fun. And nothing else on the system right now besides like the multi-platform games have me really excited. But there is, like I said, those couple of exclusives on Xbox One. Let me know if you guys are running into the same issue I am. Is everyone pretty much just going PlayStation 4 this console generation? Are you adopting this early? Like, are you going to be picking up the PS4 right now? And if so, what games are you guys getting? Because that's what's putting me on the fence the most at the moment. I think I actually do want to pick up a DualShock 4, whatever the heck they're calling it, for my PC. Like, I actually do need a much better controller than the Xbox 360 controller for PC. And that'll be really good because it's got a solid D-pad, and everyone's saying it runs freaking fantastic on PC. But that is my next-gen dilemma right now, because essentially in the next pretty much 6 hours, I gotta confirm the fact of whether or not I need to put the full amount of money down to get a PlayStation 4. And I really, really, really have a problem buying a system without any games specifically to play, because I did that before, and the last time I did that was with the Wii U, and that did not end up very well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and let me know if you're going to be on PS4 or Xbox One, as we can get some freaking community stuff going, because finally, both of these damn systems will allow us to have like hundreds, not hundreds, but like thousands of people on our friends list. Thank God, man. Finally, we don't have to, like, pick and choose all over the place. No, we can just play the games with each other. Everyone can know if I'm online, and we just go at it. So thank you, dudes, very much for watching, and if I see enough responses in here and there's enough interest, I'll actually go out and get a PS4 and maybe get one specific game. And if I was to get that one specific game, based off what I've said so far about Knack and Shadowfall, let me know what game that should be, because there's a chance it could still happen because I still got that pre-order, and I don't feel like being one of those guys that sells the console on eBay. Like I said, dudes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon as dem consoles are coming out.